What's going on, guys? It is Filmington. It's the 13th of the month. The RCEB lineups are here. Before we get into that, by the way, all of the lineups are loaded this month for all three products: baseball, high-end baseball, and football. Shipments are going to start to come out on Saturday. Some are going to come out on Monday as well. That's the 14th and the 16th I'm talking about. The lucky recipient of the golden ticket this month is going to get a box of Topps Chrome Update Sapphire. Really sweet. Really sweet. I've been super busy lately. I haven't had much time. I've had some ideas for content. I don't remember the last time I made a video. There wasn't a lineup video. One of the things that's kind of keeping me occupied is I'm doing research for the Bowman Chrome autograph multipliers. That's something that I posted something on Instagram a couple years back, May of 2020. So we're due for an update. A lot of things have changed, and I'm taking it more seriously this time, using more data points, and I look forward to sharing my analysis. So there will be some sort of update, probably a video to come with that. And I plan on explaining kind of what changed and why multipliers might need to be calculated a different way in future years. There's going to be between 3 to 6 of each of the products available via one-time purchase on the 15th. So that's Sunday at around 3 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be posting those up to the website. I think there's 3 football and maybe like 6 high-end baseball and maybe around like 4 to 5 original baseball. So you could get in. This is for one-time purchase. Of course, subscriptions are going to come back on the 1st of the month. All right, so lineups starting with original baseball. 9 packs. So I've been doing like 6 packs, 7 packs, 8 packs. Now we're going to be back to 9 packs, but I don't really consider any of these products, maybe one to be like a filler. I think this lineup is pretty solid. First up, tease this a little bit. Byron Buxton posted a picture of him on Facebook. In the chat, by the way, Facebook, Twitter account, and the Instagram, where I show all the hits that people send me, the best hits. I post those up on Instagram. That's all in the description of this video. So definitely follow all those social media things. Facebook and Twitter is more for updates on the product, availability, drop times, things like that. So 2013 Bowman Hobby. That's the first pack. Byron Buxton, Carlos Correa, Lucas Giolito, Matt Olson. Could have a pretty big year with Atlanta. Manny Machado's got like a rookie card autograph in this product. So Buxton, he's healthy. He's putting up some good numbers. I think he's got like 9 home runs at this point, but he's already missed, I think, like 9 or 10 games, which isn't really good because in order for him to get to 130 games even, he's got to be very healthy the rest of the way. But he's doing great things. I think we know who the real Byron Buxton is now when he's healthy. We know the real healthy Byron Buxton, what he's capable of. Next up, 2017 Topps Update. Bellinger, 7, a little bit of a bounce back, hitting the ball pretty hard. Batting average, in the spring, it looked like he was bound to take maybe even another step back offensively, but his timing's back, and he's doing pretty good. And Aaron Judge, now you can't get the true, RC logo card, but you can get the rookie debut and some other Judge cards in the base checklist for this product. Luke Voit hit 2 home runs the other day. Nobody really is going to care about him ever again now that he's off the Yankees, though. All right. Next up, 2019 Topps Chrome. This one's coming from Value Packs. So in addition to it used to be like the clear 3-4 guys, Vlad, Tatis, Alonso, and Eloy. But now you've got Corbin Burns, you've got Taylor Ward, who's having a really nice year. I think he's like top 5 in the AL in WAR based on Fangraphs. Corbin Burns is emerging as one of the best pitchers in the league. And we've got Austin Riley has autographs in this product. Not in the base checklist, but he has autographs. And Kyle Tucker. This hit is like 5th home run. Expected average. Expected stats are really good, although the surface numbers aren't incredible right now. So I think he still could have a really good year. Next up, we've got Topps Heritage High number for Monsters, we're including the exclusive Chrome Refractor packs. So everybody's going to get, not everybody, but those will be included in the standard packs that are in the release. So similar checklist. No Tucker. It's got most of those other guys I mentioned. No Burns. Probably no Ward. But yeah, Tatis, Vlad, Eloy, Alonso, Riley. Next up, 2019 again. Topps update. Vlad, off to a pretty good start. I don't think he's hit a home run, or the home run pace has slowed down a bit, but he's killing it. And based on some defensive metrics, he's actually slightly above average. I think, was it outs above average or defensive run save? One of those two, I think. Maybe both. And you got Tatis. He'll come back within the next, 2 to 3 months, hopefully. And going back to Riley again here. So I haven't featured that product in a while. Next up, we've got 21 Topps Chrome retail. So of all the packs, I'd argue that this one would be the maybe the filler pack, but still, it's Topps Chrome. Jazz Chisholm off to a really nice start. Speaking of like top 5 to 8 in WAR, I think he's there in the National League. Next up, so we haven't done this actually ever, but I doubled up on the product that you wanted me to double up on. 2022 Bowman. There is a caveat. 1 hobby pack, 1 retail pack. Most of those will probably come from blasters. There might be some from like the 24 pack retail boxes. You can tell because the pack's like it's got like a hole punch on the top. Like it's got the kind of the hanger format to it. Like it can be placed on a rack. But yeah, Bowman and the guys that you can hit. Geez, there's a long list. So you'll see the font is going to be quite small in this lineup sheet. We've got Khalil Watson, Cruz is another big one. Wood, Angeles, Ramos, Harris, Baez, Acuna's brother, Triantos, Campos, Meade, Max Muncy, not to be confused with the Dodgers' Max Muncy, Bello, Warming, Bernabel, just to name a few of the hotter guys right now. And I apologize, I might have missed a couple. So yeah, 1 hobby pack, 1 retail pack. And lastly, we've got something a little bit different. I picked up a couple cases, 108 pack cases of the fat packs for Heritage. So 20 cards in this one. Wander is the big one. I think Reed Detmers is probably in here. Does he have his own card though? I don't know. Probably not. Brandon Marsh. There's really not that many other notables that I could think of. Bruhan and Duran, they're not worth mentioning. So pretend like I didn't mention them. All right. So those are the 9 packs there. I think I listed all of them. Next up, we're going to do high-end baseball. First up, tease this in my little infographic with Buxton, also had Trout. So 2011 Topps Pro debut. Get Trout's base card in here. I believe there's parallels too. And Machado, Arenado, and Harper, I believe, are also in this checklist. So it is a pretty nice, pretty loaded checklist. I think the Trout card might even have some upside and like high grades. So really cool. Get yourself a Trout there. Next up, so I haven't really been doing a whole lot of prospecting in like truly talking about prospects that are players that are currently in the minor leagues with no major league experience. I haven't really been focusing on too many of those guys. I sold a lot in the offseason. All my high-end kind of J-Rods and Wits, Torkelsons I had sold. And I was a little bit early on that. I sold most of them in January. Versus like holding them a little bit longer, because at that point we didn't know if there was going to be a delayed season or a season at all. So, but I've started to turn that around a bit, and I'm starting to think like, not that I probably wouldn't hold this guy till after he debuted. I'd probably sell it before he debuted as a pro. But Corbin Carroll, guys, he's doing some really nice things. What you see with a lot of young prospects that are, well, I said young, but raw, especially the internationals. Once they move to AA, their stats tend to crumble a bit. Even if they had like really nice stats up through that point, rookie ball, and the multiple levels of A ball. But Corbin Carroll is small sample size, and everything's a small sample size. He's missed so much time. Last year he was injured. The year before there was no, there really weren't any games. So we're dealing with a small sample size here, but I like what I'm seeing. And 2019 Bowman draft, guys, and it's not just one player. It's CJ Abrams. It's the number one prospect in baseball right now, according to most lists. That's Adley Rutschman. It's Andrew Vaughn, JJ Bleday, Brett Beatty. I think that Gunnar Henderson, I believe, is in this too. Josh Jung, or is it Young? Rangers, he's injured right now, but they expect kind of big things from him offensively. And I'm probably missing like 2 or 3 names, but this one's a nice product. And unlike 2021 and even 2020, it's much more hitter oriented, I've heard. So when you do pull an auto, which one of 4 of you guys should, hopefully it's a nicer name than some of the, even though I think is Alek Manoah and maybe Logan Webb, at least Alek Manoah. I think Alek Manoah is in this product too. So that would be a nice pitcher to hit. He's turning into possible ace of the future for the Jays. So next up, we've got 2020 Bowman, product that's kind of exploded recently. So Volpe is starting to turn around his minor league season, so I think he's doing pretty well. Witt, slow start a bit, although I think recently he's been a little bit better. At least that's what I heard. And maybe he slowed down after that. And Jason Dominguez, I think he's starting to pick it up a little bit too, but that could be like relative to just how bad he was before. Brennan Davis has an autograph in that product as well. And then the 4th pack is going to be 2022 Bowman Hobby. So those are the 4 packs for high-end baseball. And now let's go to football. First pack is going to be Skybox or Fleer Skybox Impact Tom Brady 2000. So these cards, I've watched videos, and the cards are going to be a little bit sticky, but they're not completely bricked. So you should be able to pull them apart without damaging the cards. At least that's what I've seen. So just understand that. And certainly I could feel them coming out of the box. You can tell they're not going to be completely detached. But that's Tom Brady. So that's pretty sweet, right? And that product is actually quite affordable still, where I was able to afford a lot of other great packs in this lineup. Again, this is another juiced lineup this month. 2005 Bowman Chrome, Aaron Rodgers. Haven't featured this one yet. We've got 2010 Topps Chrome. I think in every month, almost every month at least, I featured a Topps Chrome product. So this one's got like Gronkowski, Tim Tebow, Ndamukong Suh. And I mean, even if you pulled like a base Brady, that'd be pretty cool out of this product. But refractors, the odds are probably a lot, well, I'd say they're better than today, but you're comparing, apples and oranges with Prism. And then you've got, you've got just refractors that are just printed to the moon. Well, the silvers and the other parallels you get, it's not really a refractor from Prism. So yeah, won't go there. Next up, so some of you will get 2016 Panini Prism. Product that you don't really see that much retail or hobby. It doesn't really show up too much on eBay. We've got Derrick Henry in this one. We've got Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott, Tyreek Hill, I think, and a few other guys. So that's pretty cool. It's probably the product that I'd like to open the most out of all of these. And some of you will get 16 Optic. So, I do the 1 and 6 get a bonus pack. The people that got bonus packs also got this pack, to kind of balance the scale a little bit. And the last 2 packs, we've got 2020 Don Russ guys, Burrow, Herbert, Tua, Justin Jefferson, Jonathan Taylor, just about everybody else. Just absolutely stacked class. And I think we'll still be saying the same thing 10 years from now. I really do. It's going to be a standout class like 17. And I guess 18 to an extent, depending on what happens with Lamar Jackson. I think we kind of know who Josh Allen is at this point, and Baker Mayfield. And then the last pack is going to be back to 2020 again, Prism Blaster. So that's it. Again, 15th of the month. That's Saturday at around 3 p.m. Eastern time. That's when I'm going to drop the one-time purchases. There might even still be subscriptions available at this point. So check out a subscription if you're interested. If you like what you see from the lineup, you can cancel the subscription at any time. There's no benefit going one way or the other. It used to be I used to give people a little bit of a break with a subscription, but now that I switched over to a new website, I get charged more with subscriptions because I have to use this app that charges me like 1% a month. So that's, if you're wondering why Original Boombox gives you like a 1% or even smaller discount for being a subscriber, that's probably why. I think they're using the same app as me. It's called Recharge through Spotify or Shopify. All right, guys. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm working on those Bowman Chrome multipliers. There's all these other sorts of ideas for videos I could make. And if you're still watching, what type of video would you like me to make? I could make some speculation. Well, not like I used to, but I have Wesker Griff on every once in a while, and we do like buy, sell, hold, and I could talk about undervalued, overvalued players based on the season so far. We could talk about the movement that I've made. I've actually shifted a lot of my PC away from singles to wax, and what some of my reasons were for that. I've thought about the idea of having like a bi-weekly, once every 2 week series on like a wax report, like wax update. Obviously, I'd specialize in baseball is what I know the most of, and I could talk about like market trends, and I don't really want to get into predictions, as those aren't the type of videos I want to make anymore. And this might sound cliche because I know the card ladder guys kind of use this, but I'd rather inform people of the process than inform people of like particular target cards that I think will go up in value. And even in my speculation series, where I got a lot of people watching those videos looking for easy answers, and a lot of people that reacted to those videos and responded by buying the cards that I was suggesting. But if you really peel that back and think about the key messages of what I was saying, I didn't recommend many base cards at all. I recommended a lot of Bowman stuff, flagship parallels, Topps Chrome autographs, stuff that's held value really well. I always suggested people do their own research. In those videos, you could have discerned the multipliers that I was using across the different colors when I was going through like recommended prices, stuff like that. And at the end of the video, I would always say, this is my allocation to these players. And it would always be, for the most part, 2% or less. In some cases, in a lot of cases, 1% or less or 0%. So it was never my core position, my core holding. Some of these kind of high risk, high reward type players, non-established, or in the case of some other players, like, they had a limited ceiling. So, yeah. So I'd like to make a video on like BGS 10 Pristine and like what I think about that grade as an investment or even like a collector's choice card, and what types of things I look for, what types of cards, what types of subgrades, how I feel about BGS as a brand long-term. That could be its own video. With that, I could talk about Black Label too. What else? I could talk about the grading companies and what I think about them at this point, even though I think that's been something that's been covered by a lot of people. I think I could offer something potentially unique. Maybe you'd like to hear my opinion on that. Market commentary. I don't want to be a news channel, and I don't want to be like a speculation pick channel. So there's a lot of people that are already covering news. That's not really interesting to me, although it could lead to a lot of views. And then a lot of people they center their channel around just like interviews, which I don't mind. I just would like to be a part of that. I want to be able to contribute to. So then it requires me to get the right person. And then it's all about continuity. It's like, okay, I got this person on, but It's always going to work better if you're able to find one or two repeat people and develop a cadence. And the algorithms like that better too, which, yeah, is the reason why my channel stagnated. One of the reasons why. And because I'm not producing content. All right, guys, enough of me rambling. Thanks, guys. Good luck with your breaks. Filmington out. Take care.